Hey guys, welcome back to how Scott's Farms operate. Today, I'm going to do just a little bit of explaining about saddles versus harvesters. I've done this before, but I don't think I've added quite as much detail as I was supposed to. I've got those comments, which I'm going to take those comments and put more information in, or more information about saddles and harvesters in this video. And that is a pretty good looking storm cloud. Hope it doesn't rain on me, because it's just me and the dog and these huge logs. Before we get started here, here's some of it. These logs are from, you might remember this in earlier videos, you should, I hope. You can't see it, it's due to bush right there, but there's a stump. There used to be a tree, probably, without dropping my camera, as tall as my, no, I can't really get that, but here's the barn. It's probably up to about there. That's how tall it was. It was at least 100 feet. And that barn's only 50, maybe not even. That's probably about 50 feet. Yeah, it's probably 30 to 50 feet. We'll start off with harvesters and silos. Should I use this harvester? It's a very nice harvester, but it was the harvester standing before the other one. I'll use the other harvester. Now, these white tubes are the, they're either the air bags or either the tubes to push air to the air bags from the top of the harvester to the bottom, or they're the tubes that lift corn into, or push corn up into the top of the harvester. I'm pretty sure they're air tubes because I know some of the actual tubes that push corn into that's definitely a storm. Don't look at the dog. The harvesters, normally, yeah, it's probably just an air tube. Whoa! Almost tripped on that light post. Trying to push through the metal. He does small tillage, so he doesn't disc here. And this is actually soybeans. It's already planted them, so I try not to walk on them, but I try to avoid them the best I can here. I think I'm avoiding most of them. So we have a rule around here. No driving Ranger through the cornfield from planted till combined. I actually don't even drive it through here to the winter because he doesn't disc. And one of these, we drive right over it. If it's like this, fuck the tire. Okay. That is one. Okay. Let's get out of here, bitches. So first things first. We have our bunk. Bunk is essentially where corn comes out of your harvester. It's down there, as you may see. And what ours did anyways is it uses these rails, these tracks I like to call them. And it's almost like railroad tracks or like at a quarry mine where you push coal through, send it back and forth to places. Well, same process here. Comes from one place, the harvester. Comes out on both of these. Well, it depends actually. I know it's all full of metal junk, and then goes over to here. And these are actually concrete barriers that you see on highways and stuff. I believe there. And we're gonna clean this out because this bunk is this bunk motor is obviously junk. Well, it would have to be replaced big time, and that'd be like $1,000. I'm not spending that money. At least my dad isn't. We're gonna use this bunk as a table for the cows. And they can just dip their head in and eat. It's conventional instead of getting all rid of this whole good concrete. So, now I know you've been wondering what this red button is. It's not a button. You can push it, you can sledge it with the hammer, it will not move. This is we call it emergency stop button, which is, I guess, what most people call it. If you have too much hay or core coming through and it's too much and the system's overloading or overheating or something like that, this will pop out and you'll hear it like thunk or tick. It'll stop this. If this is going, it actually kind of moves, but the process will stop. It will not, it'll just stop until you like reset it or something. Because there's kind of this, like, if you read right here, I don't think you can read that good. It says, specialized designs for farm operations, barn cleaners, bunk feeders, silo unloaders. Many people thought this was a stave silo. It's not. It's a harvester. I wasn't alive when that harvester was up. It was gone probably before my mom was alive even. Depending, really. She was probably alive when it was here. This is obviously a harvester. Silos, I've seen silo foundations. They're a pure circle, and they're hollow in the middle. There's dirt in the middle. There's concrete around the middle. There's concrete on the sides. Harvesters need 5-foot foundations. Actually, this is like 4 feet, just to be honest. They need them so they can be, held up a little ways by metal, because they're all metal and they need some sort of support. I'm trying to get up here. And he'll just come around the other side. So yeah, they need some sort of support. So what you're gonna happen is you're always gonna have hay here. This is where the bunk comes in, and you can barely see it in there, but then you'll start it up. The reason that's damaged is because the harvester fell down, like collapsed, we'll put it. So, anyways, to get into harvesters. Harvesters rely. Did I just find something new? Did I just literally find something new? Is that what I think it is? I wonder if that right there, that metal piece right there, could be a tube for the harvester. I'm going to go check that out in a minute. But anyways, a harvester relies on, I think, a few things. One, airbags. If you do not have airbags in here, you will have a crinkled harvester. Now, as you may see over there, you can't see the crinkle in it, but you can see the harvester, maybe. I think I hear the tornado sirens going off. Oh, you still can't see it. Well, anyways, there's 3 harvesters over there. They were unloading their feed, or they were taking out feed, and they heard a slight popping noise, or a slight crinkling noise. And it was a crinkle. And they turned around, and they looked behind them, and they walked around, and then they finally found the kink, which is about 40 feet up in the air. Kinks do not look good on harvesters. Trust me. I've seen busy interstates have farms where their logo, the A.O. Smith Harvester logo, or the new Ontario ones, but they've had them, and their logo is crinkled because it crinkled on the spot, or the logo is on the spot where it crinkled. So it just doesn't look that good. So if you don't want to crinkle, keep your air pressure good, and keep it even on all sides of the harvester of the circle, and you'll be doing fine. And even on a side that has extra weight, like a shed or any sort of like a building or a corn that may be pushed against to keep the weight go, or like a tree. There really shouldn't be a tree by a harvester, but if you do have one, but keep the weight even. Second of all, harvesters do not feed like silos. There's a little bit of a difference. Harvesters go like this. Arch in. Silos go like this. Kind of. They just go into the side. They both have oxygen doors. They should. I think they both do. Yeah, they both do. They're a little bit different. One's square and you open it on the side and it comes up like that. And then the other one you just pull off. When you're climbing a harvester, you need to be very careful. The cages on the side of them are meant to catch you, but they don't intentionally try to do that crap. So you're gonna have to get up to the top of the harvester, and this would about bear where the door would actually be. And here's the side door. So I'm climbing the harvester. I arrived to the top. First door I'm gonna want to kick off is the gas pressure door, I call it. Is where toxic fumes in the harvester, almost like breathing in gasoline. The toxic from the corn and the hay in there for moisture and stuff like that. You need to open that door, otherwise you can have deadly gas silos, we call them. And there's a video out there by somebody, and it's pretty bad. It almost looks like orange smoke. So you kick the 6 latches off, so in total there's 12 latches. You can just kick them off. Then there's a chain where the door is. You just grab one of them. It's actually pretty easy. Just grab it, pull off to the side. Be careful, you don't trip on it. And when you're filling a harvester, the really bad thing is corn flour. It makes it 2 to 3 times slippery. I can't say it right now. I'm too focused on this. 2 times slipperier. There we go. Than it is in reality. So yeah, you kick it off. Then you come over, and normally your harvester arch, your tube, will be like this. So to open it up to face it in, you just pull it out with the handle. There should be a handle. If it's broken, then you got problems. But pull it out, and you just aim it in. Funny. And then to release it and to get out of the harvester when you're done, you just pull it back up and lift it up like that. So pull, lift, down. So pull, down, pull, up. It's pretty easy. Also silos. We'll get into silos here. I basically said everything for harvesters. Besides, when you get up on top of a harvester, you can kick it, and it will shake if it's empty. And it could shake so much that you could fall off. I've had that happen before, or I've seen that happen. Actually, I haven't seen it, or I've heard of it happen. I'm just gonna wait here in just a few. So, I think I got time because I can shelter in this nice, convenient shed. They just lie on just like that and stuff. Now all you have to do is be sure your air pressure's good, all that stuff. So go move on to silos. Bye-bye harvesters. Oh yeah, one more thing. Buying harvesters. Small harvester, 20 feet, 20 feet, $20,000, believe it or not. And here's a good nail. I wonder if this was from a harvester. Interesting. $20,000 for a small harvester. Big one, looking at $150,000. Choose wisely with your prices and your height. This one was a 25 by maybe 40. I don't know how tall it was. That one I know over there was a 25 by 60, I believe. The one that I walked past by the barn. If you buy them and you say, okay, A.O. Smith, I'm giving you the cash, pure cash, or a check. $90,000. You have the option of putting a flag on there or your farm logo. You could do a lot. We had the flag on that one. I know that one because I was alive for that one. This one I wasn't, and I'm pretty sure we didn't have the flag on this one. This one costed more for whatever reason. I think it's because that bunk was actually high-powered compared to that one. Or it was better built or something like that. The harvester... try to spit it out here. The Harvester. Oh, yeah. So if you buy the logo, you have the choice. Harvester, a cow, some sort of weird design logo. You could say like Wisconsin Dairies, Schaefer's Farms, I don't know, whatever your last name is if you have a farm. Then they'll put it on there for you, whatever height you want, but it does cost extra. Now, if you do not pay for a harvester, you do not have that option. Even if you try to buy one or try to buy a logo, you don't have that option. So, pay first. Meaning by that, you pay for it, but then you have to pay it off yearly or monthly. Your monthly bill fee it comes in the mail. Check. Harvestor, $20,000. You're like, it's all good. Not. Silos, concrete, brick, cement. Don't know what they're made out of. They have doors on the side. They're basically like square windows all the way up to the top, and they can open then to release how much hay you want out or whatever you have stored in there. Normally it's hay or some sort of silage or haylage. Okay, trying to get down here. 1 second. Now we're gonna go figure out what that tube is. Figure it out. Pigeons. Pigeons, pigeons. I think it is. It is. Okay. That's it's pure metal. It's actually concrete, I think. It's concrete and metal. Wow! Something new. It's really it for harvesters and silos. Really what a silo would look like is this, but it would be hollow on the inside, just an outline of a circle. But that's about it. Harvesters and silos. Tune in and click on the video in the description. You'll see in a few moments here. Guess the storm is moving away from us. Doesn't like this. And keep posting. I'm off from school now. I'm not working on the farm for a while. So, you guys can comment, subscribe, about it. I don't think this is a rain machine or not. Okay, this has a little bit of wind associated to it. It's a treacherous walk through the 3-foot grass. He's trying to walk through it. He's trying to come through his advantage. Oh, good, tire tracks. That's it for Sal vs. Harvesters. Who wins? I'm not sure. Who do you think wins? Oh, the air's dropping. Something's forming. Something's happening. Who would win? I'm going to say today, in today's 21st century, harvesters win. Now, not because I like harvesters more, because of their efficiency. Because of the new Ontario harvester system. So, keep that. People who like silos more, good for you. Silos do work. And so do grain bins. know what I should do? Go put this on my farm in the basement. I should cut this hollow and leave this bottom on and use it as corn storage and just write Aerosmith Harvestores. That'd be funny. Alright. I don't know. I'll see you guys there.